Joe, save of the season for that incredible stop at Texas. Just give me your version of that event.
Yeah, all happened pretty quick, to be honest, and yeah, obviously nice to get the award for a save that turned out to be an important save and got us the win down there. So really happy with the award and sort of the accolade for sort of winning it and what comes with that. But yeah, no, always nice to win awards, especially for individual performances or performance of such. But yeah, no, really nice to win.
The save came at 0-0 as well, didn't it? How key was it at that time in the game? Yeah,
I think Exeter had a bit of an ascendancy in the game at that point, and for us to sort of get to half time and then really have a think about what we're going to do going forward, and then it took us on to the second half, getting a couple of goals, and obviously they got one back in the second half, but we held on out to get the result. So great to make key saves at key times. That's what we sort of get paid to do, but always nice when it pays off and sort of dictates the outcome of the game as well.
Alongside Andy Warrington, we've put together a list of your best saves. Do you really keep a good track of those great saves that you think deserve to be your best one of the season?
It's not really something that I thought about, and it's not something that I've really been involved in over the years, because we didn't have any sort of awards evenings at a previous club. So always nice to get that accomplishment, accolade from the club that you're at, but yeah, it's not something that I've kept track on, and like it's always great to make good saves, great saves, but every save's as important as the last. So yeah, it's always nice to make saves and do your job, but it'd be nicer if I didn't have to, and we were just winning games and it was all quiet at my end. But yeah, no, always there to make a save if I can do, and yeah, give that to the team.
Is this one that sticks in your mind more than any other then, would you say? Or
yeah, I think just because of the comparisons that people have said, obviously to Gordon Banks and the save against Pele, and listen, it wasn't in a game to that magnitude at all, but to get any sort of comparison to a goalkeeper of that standard is always nice. So yeah, always nice to hear kind words from people when it comes to a save you've made.
On your season as a whole, I know you've spoken recently on how much you've enjoyed playing more games than any other before. What's that experience been like for you being, an established number one for really the first time in your career?
I think it's been made a lot easier this season, just down to the whole positivity around the football club, and I know that comes from a massive negative of last season, but the fact that the club have sort of had a rebirth, and there's a lot of positivity around the place, and they've been saved. Everyone's sort of bought into a mentality at every single match. So for us to see that as players has really helped and brought us on in the season, and it'd be nice to repay them and give something back by hopefully getting over the line and getting us back up to where we need to be, which would be a great achievement considering where we were at the start of the season as a club. So it's been really enjoyable, and for me personally to play the games that I have and really kick on in terms of my performance, it's been great. So I've really enjoyed every aspect of this season, and I hope it all ends on a high.
In that, you've also had to adapt to two very different playing styles. So you came in and were expected to be very much a footballer, a passer of the ball, and then Paul Warne's coming in, I think you said before, simplified things for you. How difficult was it sort of adapting in the first place and then sort of adapting again?
It is. I was brought in to do a certain job under Liam, and it was something that I needed to work on day in, day out, and I enjoyed that and enjoyed pushing myself and exploring different avenues of my game, and tweaking little bits and stuff like that, very detailed. But since the gaffer's come in, he's literally simplified everything for me. He wants me to play what I see, and that doesn't mean me just hoofing the ball up the pitch. It's a case of if there's a pass on, play it. If there's a throw on, play it. If you can hit a 80-yard sidewinder, do it. It's literally a case of if you do your job for me and do it in a positive way, I'll be happy. If you come and make a mistake, just come and get the next one. Don't let things hinder on your mind. Just literally play every minute, enjoy every minute, and give everything you've got. And that's really helped me going into games. And I feel like my games really strived from that mentality towards it, and I'm really enjoying playing under him.
You do seem to be really enjoying your football, and you've kept a great number of clean sheets. You must be really happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the clean sheets are always nice to come with a season where I feel like I've played and kept my performances to a really decent level. So it's nice to sort of match that up with what I'm sort of personally thinking. And when I work with Andy and look back on things, we're really pleased with how the season's gone as a goalkeeping department. So it's always nice to sort of look back and feel that way towards the season that you're playing, and hopefully the season that I've had really sort of goes hand in hand with what we want to do as a football club and get us out of this league and back up into the Championship.
Like you say, we all know what you want to do, and Sunday's the day for it. Hopefully you can keep this season going and make one big push towards getting in the playoffs. Yeah,
that'd be great. I mean, we go into it how we go into any other game. I'm sure the manager is really sort of wanting us to just go out there, give everything we've got, and whatever happens. It's not a this is all pressure on us and everything's on our shoulders. That's never the way the manager's going to be. He'll go out there, he'll be himself in front of the cameras, he'll be himself on the touchline. That's just who he is, and he'll be exactly the same with us as players. And he'll tell us to go out there, do it for everyone that we care for, do it for all the fans, do it for ourselves, and really go and give it a good go, because you've got one career, you've got one opportunity to do it. Why not give everything? So that's our mentality going into it, and then hopefully that takes us into another couple of games, and then hopefully that takes us into a big game at the end, and hopefully that takes us to where we want to be. So there's a lot of if, buts and maybes, but we all know that we're going to give 100% on Sunday, and then we'll give 100% when we need to in the games after that and the games after that. So we all know what we need to do. We're not building it up too much. It's one game and then we go on to the next one.